Encyclopedia Britannica Educational Corporation presents from the arts, Clowns, the Laugh Makers.
When most people think of clowns, they usually think of circuses. But circus clowns are not the only clowns. Some clowns work in rodeos. They earn their living dangerously. Some clowns never work on dry land at all. There are clowns who work in parades, and there are clowns who work on street corners. But whether they're rodeo clowns or street clowns or young people performing in their own circus, all clowns have one thing in common. They're laugh makers. They're experts in knowing how to make people laugh. Hi, I'm Don Adams. You know, I've been a laugh maker myself for a few years, in nightclubs, in movies, and on television. And like all actors, I'm at least 1/4 clown. Well, would you believe 2/4? Anyway, we're going to meet a few clowns and watch them at work. And we'll start off with a clown who's rubbed shoulders with some of the meanest Brahma bulls in the country and lived to tell the tale. The rodeo ring can be a very dangerous place, especially when you've got an angry steer by the horns. Bronco busting can do a cowboy a lot of damage if he's not careful. But cowboys aren't the only ones risking their lives at the rodeo. The rodeo clown is a funny man with a very serious job. He's got to keep the Brahma bulls from trampling their riders. He does this by attracting their attention.
Hey, that's my bull! He's got my brand on it!
Wilbur,
I know
ladies
him!
and gentlemen, that doesn't count.
That
That
counts!
bull's name happens to be Wilbur.
That's my
And
bull!
no deal for him.
Attracting a Brahma bull's attention is really quite simple. You just turn yourself into a human target.
Come here, bull!
You'll show him the way home.
I'll show it. Come here, bull!
But there is one animal even deadlier than the Brahma bull.
And here he comes.
Wait.
Dirty,
I don't-
dangerous Dan McGrew.
I don't see them,
Wilbur, he's right behind you. Watch him.
I don't work
He's
yet!
directly behind
Which
you.
way? Hey, is that you, Tex?
All right, now let's make this a fair fight. Wilbur, put your gun in your holster.
Hey, you tell us when to draw.
You ready? I'm ready too. Look behind you.
What is it, Dan?
I think he got me! I believe he got me! Yeah, I think he got me! If I ain't finished yet, Tex, you dirty little carrot, I'll get you.
You bet. And he's got him, too. Yes, sirree. Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank Jerry Merlin and Mr. Wilbur Blogger.
How could you help and join having a job that you can make people laugh? It's great. And it's also rewarding to see an older person with all the hard knocks of life that think there's no way that guy could laugh or that lady. And if you can make them laugh, I said, boy, that's rewarding. I enjoy it.
Don't be fooled by the red wig and the funny costume. This water skiing clown is actually a trained athlete in perfect control of every movement. He combines athletic skill with the clown's ability to make people laugh. Everybody laughs when a clown takes a fall. But not all clowns tackle Brahma bulls or fall off water skis. Most clowns just deal face-to-face with people. And good clowns always try to get close to their audience, whether they're working in a circus tent or on a busy street corner. This is Misha. She works out on the streets, trying to earn a living as a clown. She does her act for anyone who takes the time to stop and watch. In a theater, the audience is captive. They usually stay until the end of the performance. Misha has to attract her own audience, and as a street performer, she must depend on her talent and imagination to hold people's attention.
Look at that. Look at that. It's a little dog. It's a little dog. Look at that. See? You like rabbits? Yes, some of my best friends are rabbits. Yes. You happen to have a carrot on you? We're searching for the great American carrot. Yeah, you don't. Oh, no, Grimaldi. What are we going to do? Well, I guess he doesn't get lunch today. But thank you.
A clown should be well-trained, an actress, a skilled performer. I juggle, I do mime, I do puppetry and make balloons. The more you can give, the more you can get. And so the more skills and the more things I can give and share with somebody, the more response that I can get back from them. And that's what it's about. Very few people can ignore me. And clowns are a part of someone's childhood. And some people might keep that till they're 80, and some people might lose that when they're 15. I like working the streets because it's very romantic. And just to be able to relate and to touch without any words, that's nice.
The Good Time Clowns are an amateur group that entertain on weekends to raise money for charity.
Okay. Hey, get a doctor!
No!
No! No! No!
No good. Bring some water.
Water! Water! I think we got... Wait a minute, where? Water! I got water! We're not... I got it! I got it!
These non-professionals have learned that when you wear a clown costume, almost everybody is your friend. Getting close to strangers is no problem at all.
My name is Buffo, and I'm a magician. Are you ready for some magic?
Buffo's clown character is a magician, a juggler, and a buffoon all rolled into one. Like a lot of clowns, he makes his audience laugh by trying to do something difficult. And when he fails, it's usually in a very embarrassing way.
Yeah. Hey, what happened?
Pretending to be a bad magician takes practice. Buffo has been a professional clown for 25 years. But after 4,000 performances at birthdays, schools, and even weddings, he still loves clowning as much as ever.
Now, is there anybody out there who would like to come up and help me on the next trick? Volunteers, please. Young man over there in blue, and the girl over there. You stand right over here, young man. And you stand over here. What is your name?
Carol.
Jeff and Carol. I have a magic wand for you. Don't wiggle it. Don't shake the magic wand. You can put this together. Hold it up high, please. Don't shrink it. Okay? Now.
You're not supposed to come with it.
What happened? Did you? Carol. Put your hand on your ear. And Jeff, hold Carol's hand. When I say shake, you shake hands. Are you ready? Okay, now shake hands. My best response comes from youngsters. I really can't tell you why. I think they're less inhibited than grown-ups. They let it all hang out, so to speak. I'm just a big toy for children, I guess, and they like to play with me, you know, and I like to play with them. I guess I never grew up, basically. I don't know what my analyst is going to say about it, but I guess that's it.
Bullfighters, water skiers, street performers, magicians, all of them are clowns. What they do best is to make people laugh, and some of them even earn a living at it. It's not a bad combination at all. We've seen that kids make good audiences for clowns, but young people can make pretty good clowns themselves. We're going to take a look behind the scenes at a youth circus, where kids are their own bosses and where clowning is a cross-country adventure. These young people are members of the Wenatchee Youth Circus, based in the state of Washington. Apart from a few adults who help with the chores and act as instructors, the kids in this circus run their own show. Their ages range from 5 to 18, and they do just about everything that has to be done. For 3 months out of every year, these kids move their circus across the country, working and learning as they travel. They eat cookhouse food and sleep wherever they can, sometimes on dry ground and sometimes not. When the circus is setting up in a new town, everybody works. And there are no exceptions to that rule. The nets must be checked, the ropes have to be tied down, and the equipment has to be set in place. Only when everything is done can the clowns begin rehearsing their acts.
You've been introduced, you've braced, and you've already started. Really hop around, Don.
And don't
really
make
give it to him, see?
Look at the audience.
Really give it to him and over accentuate.
Get out of here. Look at the audience. Show the audience you're going to kill him. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, yes, that's right. And, you know, or even...
Yeah. Ready, you're going back. You're going to get back. You're going to waltz. You're going to get everyone.
Hey, wait a minute.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Hit him. That's right. Make sure you slap now. Make sure those feet slap.
There you go. There you go. Okay, now it's got to be over here. Oh, I got it.
All right.
Come on. That's not going to work.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's good.
Why, yes.
All right, now push that with that. There you go. Now.
Wait, don't change.
All right.
Oh, I got it.
Now, really give it to her.
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. Do that again. Because that's got to be, you're bending it. See if you can bring it up like that without bending your leg. Boom, then bang. Make sure that the audience is out there.
How do we hit? We're running and it's supposed to hit each other with our
Why don't we
hands.
hold our hands up like...
No, wait.
There you go. That's it.
That's good.
Okay, try it. Okay, all right.
There you go. Okay, come on.
Good. Now, that's it. Good.
Okay, good. Okay.
All right, now.
Uh-oh.
Get him up.
1, 2,
Okay.
3.
Delay it, Terry. Delay it. That's good.
Of course, not all the performers in the Wenatchee Youth Circus are clowns. Like every good circus, Wenatchee has its troupe of tumblers and acrobats, ready to take chances on the ground or above it. there were clowns long before there were circuses. The figures painted on this bowl are over 2,000 years old. They're clowns, acting out a scene in an ancient Greek comedy. During the Middle Ages, the jugglers and minstrels who traveled around the country often included some kind of clowning in their performances. Kings and nobles often had their own private clowns, called jesters, who were allowed to do things that no one else could get away with. But the most famous clown of all worked on stage in England about 200 years ago. His name was Joseph Grimaldi. A lot of the routines Grimaldi invented are still used by clowns today. And modern clowns call themselves Joeys in his honor. In Grimaldi's time, clowns had to get their training on the job. Grimaldi began his apprenticeship as a clown on stage when he was only 4 years old. But what happens today when people want to become clowns? You just stick on some white powder and a red nose and run off to join the circus? Well, if you're interested in becoming a clown, one place to begin is in clown school. They'll teach you some of the basic things that clowns need to know, and they'll give you some useful pointers in the fine art of putting on a clown face.
Now, kiwi is an example of the white face makeup. The white face has a white base or foundation, and then uses 3 basic other colors. Those are blue, black, and red. Now, white face's makeup is very simplified.
One of the first things you learn in clown school is that no two clowns are alike. Each person creates his or her own special clown character with makeup and costume to match. When you're a clown, you're not an actor reading lines written by somebody else. You're not pretending to be a real person. You're a fantasy person, an imaginary person that you invent yourself. What you say and how you act and how you look are all up to you.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Clown school also teaches that just like athletes, clowns need to keep their bodies in good physical condition. Clowning is hard work, and whether you perform in the rodeo ring or on the street corner, you'll need a lot of energy to do a good job.
Is to move our head back and forth. Keep those arms going, those feet going. Good, Ruffles, Poco, Peanuts. Okay.
It's really simple.
Okay, now just bend over. Bend over and relax.
About 2 years ago, I had a very serious heart attack and spent some time in the hospital in intensive care and got to thinking that there's got to be a change in lifestyle developed.
It's easier being behind makeup because people can laugh at Ruffles the clown, but they can't say, ha ha, look at Lois Wetzel, she's funny, you know, or she's stupid.
Nobody gets down on you for doing something strange when you're a clown. You can go up and put your arm around somebody and say hi, and they won't get offended, they won't get paranoid.
It's a very heart-rendering thing to see a child in a hospital look at a clown and smile, and you know that that's the last thing in the world they feel like doing is smiling at that point.
Boys and girls, I have a special friend for you to meet. Her name is Hortense, and she came with me today to say hi to you boys and girls.
For this group of handicapped children, a visit from Ruffles is really a treat. Ruffles is only a student clown, but she's already learned how to make shy kids laugh and how to make happy kids even happier.
He thinks she's a kitty. No, she isn't. Well, I bet Hortense would talk if she got a kiss from someone. Oh, I think she'd like a kiss. Do you want to kiss that pretty little girl in the front row? Give Hortense a big kiss. Oh, Hortense is dying. Gee, like that. Oh, Hortense is going wild. She won't let it go. She wants to stay with you forever. Boys and girls, I have another special friend for you to meet. His name is Herman the Flea. And Herman is going to do some tricks for you. What's that? Herman wants some air. He hasn't had his exercise today, so he's going to take a fly around the room, okay? Here he goes. He's taking off. There he is over in the corner. Look at him. Now he's going past the door. Now he's going past that corner. He's rounding the back of the room. He's in this corner. Herman, where are you going? Herman? Oh, no. Herman got in your hair.
People need clowns because people need to laugh. They need to be touched in a way that only a clown can touch an audience. Clowns are laugh makers, but they're more than that. They have a special way of reaching out and saying, let's be friends. And when a clown asks to be your friend, it's very hard to say no.